Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3. We left off in the last episode just trying to accumulate some money for this quest right here in this bottom corner. That's what we're working for. And we shall get back into it. Here we go. So we have this pen is what we set up in the last episode, in the first episode. And this guy's just performing I believe that was what was it called? It was a check. And we're still just accumulating money. Do I have any fossils that I can get out of this currently? Sure. Let's get these guys working. Just working on getting some more money up. 134,000 on the quest. Just need a bit more. Is that my... That is my... Okay. Don't think I need anything else in here. I'm actually gonna put one of these right here, just to get a bit more money coming in. It's got negative 2,000 profit. It's not great. We need to move this. Let's replace that. It could be in a better spot. How about right here? There we go, 13,000. That's what we want. All right. So just waiting. Need 50,000 more. We'll complete that quest. 55 seconds on those fossils. That should be pretty good. Let's go to research. What else is the guest? Most of these I can't get. They're all locked. What about operations? Staff center? Sure, let's get this real quick. Get some things just working. Should not have done that. That was a bad idea. Now I gotta re-wait for all that money. I didn't realize I had to hold on to that. So we're gonna be here a bit longer now. Can I cancel this? Does it refund me the money? Yes, it does. Perfect. I'm gonna let those fossils finish. We should be pretty good on those. Some great landscapes in this game. Looks amazing. Got our medium amenity, drink, food, shop, and then I got another shop right next to it. This one could probably get moved, but I'm not going to move it just so I can complete this quest because I'm 10,000 away now. Once I finish there, we go. Just finished. That's a big area we just unlocked. Wow.
The prospect of a breeding program helped secure this contract, and now it is time to deliver on that. Dr. Baldera, I assume your research applies to flying reptiles as well?
In science, we don't assume. We postulate, we hypothesize, we test.
Aren't those just very fancy words for guess?
Okay, so I've studied flying reptiles a little less. Not so big on heights, but the principles are very much the same. Our flyers will need nests if we're going to encourage their natural wild behaviors.
That was quite costly. Where do I go for this? It's probably going to be in enclosures. Needing to be researched. I do not have enough science for that. Well, that's not good. Who's lowest on this total? I am probably going to end up firing the scientist just to try to get a better one. Need one with a bit better and everything else. I have a good welfare person already, so I'm just gonna try to get a bit more in the bits, what is that, logistics side of things. Alright, let's go back to this, Charlotte. Still 9. I need science, not logistics. Oops. Who's low on science? I know we just hired this dude. Probably gonna fire him again. Sorry about that, sir. I need a good genetics person. We'll hire you. Perfect.
Please welcome your new park colleagues joining us today.
Now we should be able to have enough. There we go. I believe we're gonna need everyone on this. Yes, we do. Alright, that's underway. Minute 20 on that. Expecting to have to build another giant enclosure for them over here. See, we have all this space over here to work with. $55. We can do a contract while we wait. Let's build a viewing gallery, shall we? Alright, we're gonna go to enclosure attractions. That way over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new aviary viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our amazing avian reptiles.
That kind of stings. I don't think I can complete this contract. We're just gonna have to let that contract expire because I don't know if I can do it. Science finishes in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go all the way in here. Good spot to place this. I'm gonna place it right over here.
The site is getting more impressive by the day, but increasing diversity within our population would provide both scientific and entertainment value. That should be our next target.
I've been reaching out to potential clients and have now had all the responses I wanted. The news is, well, I think you'll be as pleased and pleasantly surprised as I am. But let's talk about this with a map in front of us.
East Asia. Vast, mysterious, and beautiful. And of course, bed of so much discovery and history and progress. But you know, it's a complex, chaotic world out there. And now, that global complexity, that intercontinental chaos, will have another fascinating variable to it. You. What could possibly go wrong?
Certainly nothing that we can't handle, I'm sure. But allow me to give a proper briefing on these incredible opportunities. In Indonesia, there are rumors of disease in local dinosaur populations. We are tasked with developing a facility to monitor and handle any outbreaks. A conservation-minded client in China has asked for our help in creating a spacious sanctuary for prehistoric giants. And there is a theme park in Japan that has fallen to ruin. We will need to put it back in working order and make it the success it was always meant to be. All three of these sites are significant, both in the importance of the work and in their benefit to our global reputation. These clients expect a lot of us. We best not disappoint.
All right, I guess we're moving on. We can choose any three of these. Kind of want to deal with the bigger dinosaurs. We'll go here. Going to China. It's interesting. It wasn't like you completed anything at that last spot. You still had quests to do, but kind of just threw you into the map.
A sanctuary for titans, huh? You know, prehistoric giants were the first dinosaurs that I ever laid eyes on. But if you're hearing any nostalgia in my voice, well, you'd be mistaken. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was, truly amazed. But I was also struck by how out of time they felt. So immense, so massive, they just didn't seem to fit our world. Well, that's now the very challenge that we all need to solve.
One of my favorite places in the world. You know we're close to the Shaximau Formation. The fossils found here have been staggering. Over 100 sauropods alone. Giants roam this land. Can you imagine it?
We don't have to. Need I remind you that we are here to create a permanent home for some of the largest animals to have ever lived? The client is expecting no less than well-cared-for dinosaurs and an effective breeding program. Our work here will be under the greatest scrutiny.
Wonderful. I mean, I've spent most of my professional life under scrutiny anyway. But I have every faith in your abilities, Dr. Baldera. Make some magic.
We have got a lot of space to work with. But we are dealing with some big dinosaurs, so that would make sense. Site details summary.
Female sauropods are on the way, but that alone won't make for a very successful breeding program. We need males, too.
Not a problem. We'll need genetic material in order to synthesize a male, so let's send out an expedition to gather it. While we wait, we can build a lovely enclosure for those soon-to-arrive sauropods.
Let's focus on those dinosaurs that are coming in first. To make this nice and big. And bring it around. Straight this way back. And connect it. There we go. It gives 2 minutes to work. As I get another power station right on. This power station is powering all this fence, so if it goes down, we are in trouble. Alright, I also need to build a expedition center. Right here, this thing. Oh, button. That fits really nicely in that fenced area. Let's send these guys out. I have logistics, dude. More scientist up here. And level 5 logistics person. Wow. Let's do that every day. Scroll over. What else we got? Need some good genetics. I'll hire you. And you're a good person. There we go. A little bit in a money deficit, but we'll make it work. We are looking. Apatosaurus. That's what we're looking for. Let's take a look. This one right here. Actually, let's send this dude out. Gets us to go faster. 2 minutes. "54 seconds on those animals coming in. Perfect. Our fence is still technically being built. Slowly but surely. I did make it a pretty big area. Let's add a giant lake in the middle, shall we? Make it shallow on the edges and then deep water direct center. That's good. Is this a little bit of snowfall we're seeing right here? I guess we are near the mountains. That makes sense. 12 seconds on those dinosaurs coming in. I am going to spread out some ranger posts.
Asset being transported.
One dude's gonna be busy checking all this. Oh, I didn't put a gate in. That'd be why they can't find it. Let's put a gate in right behind them. That way they can just easy access get in there. There we go. We should be able to see it now. Look at these guys coming in.
Transportation complete.
3 comfort issues. Oh, they need some cover. Need some tall leaf. We can get that for them. This one first. Just gonna spread it all along this one side edge. And they need some cover. We'll do bamboo since we are in the Chinese area. And then they need some adult males in here. That's one of the new features. They need a specific type. Just reading this inaccessible. He should be able to make it. Shouldn't have any problems with it. I'm looking for the ranger posts. Yeah, he should be able to access all of them. Don't know what it means by... Post 6, it's right here. I think this thing is just glitching out. He should be fine. Let's view all these fossils. Sell those. Perfect. And let's get this over. Alright, 2 minutes on that. Where are these big old guys at? I saw him for a second. There he is. Wow. That's a dinosaur, right? Beautiful. Amazing. Got a minute and a half on the fossils being researched. I can only assume I'm gonna need one of these. Yeah, remove this water over here. Let's try that again. Jurassic World hatchery. I can only assume we're gonna need one of these. So we will attach it up to a 30 seconds left on that fossil extraction for the genome of the Apatosaurus. Is that what we have in here? That is what we have in here. What all these symbols mean? Those fossils are done.
I believe we have everything we need to
Perfect.
synthesize a male, so let's
As I
begin.
thought, we do.
Those
need
dinosaurs were sent to us courtesy of our very generous client, huh? They need to be treated right. So, needless to say, we better be synthesizing the most charming sauropod this place has ever seen.
Yes, well, I'm sure they'll all get along wonderfully. We should ensure that the males and females all end up in the same enclosure, though, and that they're nice and comfortable.
And I just set there all my dinosaurs colors to random just so that way they look cooler when they come out. And I don't know what they're gonna look like. Need all our peeps on this one. A minute. 6 seconds on that. Yeah, we can just speed up time because 76% happiness. I'm gonna range your check. Perfect. Come back here. Select the egg, shall we? I believe I have two females already. So I'm just gonna make these both males. Perfect amount of scientists. Well, this is going to take forever. 3 minutes on that one. I believe these are both females, correct? One. Yes, both females. I'm just going to make 2 males. Hopefully that will even them out for it. Minutes on synthesizing. Wow. Expedition Center. More fossils to really get out. All my scientists are busy currently. Just waiting on them. – 40 seconds now. May have made this enclosure a little bit big. Probably gonna have a bit more dinosaurs coming in though, so big is not a bad thing. I'm gonna release these guys via airlift. That way they are over here next to the other ones. You don't get to see the cool eggs exit, I'm sorry about that, but I do need them to kind of join in with these two, that way they're a bit more happy. And we are going to speed up time again, just to get these guys moved.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Apatosaurus to the park. Assets in the air.
And boom, he's on the ground.
Okay, excellent. Now all we need to do is let nature take its course, just like it would have done on this very spot in Cretaceous China. Not that it would have been called China then, but anyway.
Their comfort should go all the way up to 100% perfectly. Yes, perfect. I think I need to get... Just do one for now. Hopefully something happens. One of them should come over and lay an egg. Have it on 2x speed, hopefully come over a bit quicker. It is claimed, so that's a good thing. I could probably put a second one in. They do not want to be too close to each other. Let's put it way over here in their feeding area.
I've always found prehistoric giants to be most fascinating. And I'm
And
far
we got
from the
3
only
eggs.
one.
Perfect.
A colleague in the pharmaceutical industry is rife with theories about how their physiology will change in years to come. Perhaps in ways that will benefit both us and the dinosaurs.
I don't understand. Some of the eggs are missing.
Smart money's on those Extinction Now people, right? Yeah, I really thought they were all talk and no dino egg steal.
They stole our
Juveniles
eggs.
are valuable, I guess.
If it was Extinction Now, I doubt they're thinking about money. They want to slow us down.
What? They weren't fossils that they took, they were eggs. Fertile eggs. They stole life, and they did that to slow us down? It doesn't make any sense to me. Well, they didn't take all the eggs. We should nurture what's left and make sure that the juvenile is comfortable and safe. We owe it that.
How much land can we dedicate to these giants? How much land will they need if you succeed in increasing their numbers?
Only 1 egg left. Oh no. He should be pretty cool looking though. 20 seconds on him. Just refueling all my stuff. I do need to get a maintenance center. I should do that real quick while I have the funds. Perfect.
I see the breeding program has already shown progress. Very good. But we need to do more. The client expects greater species diversity and more naturally bred dinosaurs. And that is what they will get. Make it so.
Nature really can't be rushed, but I guess the business world never got that memo. Well, I can advise on the breeding side of things, I guess. Using a little bit of animal husbandry and a dash of
Where'd he
pheromones,
go?
don't ask me how
There
I
he
obtained them.
is.
We can encourage specific dinosaurs
not
to
you,
breed with a
your
higher
son.
chance of success. Worth a go, right?
He doesn't exist. I can't click on him. He's so cute. Looking adorable over here. Oh, we got some more. Perfect. I need to send out a crew. I'm actually going to cut this episode here. It's a good stopping point. In the next episode, we are going to keep pushing through all these quests and get some more baby dinosaurs. So I will see you all here again in the next episode.